name is Dr. LeBauer with LeBauer Physical Therapy here in Greensboro, North Carolina. I am a physical therapist, massage therapist, and yoga teacher. And today what I want to do is talk to you about one of my favorite self-massage tools. It's the R8 roll recovery. You may have seen these before, you maybe not. What I do is I teach my patients how to use different home self-treatment tools or strategies to support their physical therapy and support their physical activity and daily activities. Here at LeBauer Physical Therapy, we specialize in helping active people stay fit, healthy, and mobile without wasting time seeking out more injections, medications, or surgery. And what I want to do today is just show you a few simple ways to use the R8 to help you recover from exercise. So a lot of people will use it for runners. I also want to show you, especially if you're a massage therapist, physical therapist, or body worker, how to use it with your arms, or if you have conditions where your arms, your elbows, your wrists are bothering you. So the first thing you can do is, you notice it's really strong. So it takes a lot of force to open it, which is great, which means your body, your hands, you don't have to do a lot of work. So if you're someone who's running or working out, doing a lot of CrossFit, doing lower body workouts, this is a great recovery tool. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take it and open it up, and you can kind of slide it onto your leg. And we'll start here with the lower leg. I'm getting kind of the muscle in the front of my leg, the anterior tibialis it's called. These aren't important terms for you to remember, but I just want you to know in case you do know and you've taken your professional or healthcare professional, or you want to know a lot about the body. That's okay to know, but what's important to understand is that, does it feel like it's in the right spot? Does it feel good? At no time should this hurt in a way that feels like, oh, that doesn't feel good, because it's strong. If I move this a little bit this direction, now I'm going to be on the front of my bone in the shin bone, the tibia, and it can be kind of irritating here, unless you're training yourself for Kung Fu, like where you want to take bamboo and hit your bone so it deadens it, like, otherwise it's going to feel a little irritating. So what you can do is move off of that spot, and as soon as you find the spot that feels good, you can just kind of move it up and down. One of the main techniques I like to do is find this spot that feels like, oh, that's the tender spot, that feels good. And because this has a nice spring in it, I can now just gently hold it with my hand and let it sink in, let the tool do the work, and I'm just holding it where it feels good. So, and I may stay here even 3 to 5 minutes, especially if I'm having some trouble with one spot. So you can massage back and forth. You can find a tender spot and hold it. Then we can also take it, and I'm going to spread it apart around my knee, and now I get my quads and hamstrings. So when I turn here, it's mostly on the IT band. The IT band is this big, thick, tendinous sheath of tissue right here. There's not a lot of muscle here, so this may be tender for you. If this is a problem area, you may also want to look up in your hip. Check out my other video on using a ball to work on your hip. This tool isn't necessarily the thing that's going to help, although it may feel good. What you want to do is roll to the side so that it's squeezing the muscle on top and below. To really get your hamstring, if you have your legs straight, your hamstring is going to be on a stretch. It's going to be really tight. So you want to keep your knee bent, and that's going to allow the R8 to get deeper into your hamstring muscle. But with my knee bent, my quad is on a little bit of a stretch, so what I'll do is I'll try to find a sweet spot where they both feel relaxed, and I can roll back and forth and find the tender spot, and I'll hang out there. Okay, and I may even do this sitting on the floor. You want to do it on a chair or a couch, wherever feels comfortable, wherever it feels like you can get into the muscles in the right place. And you can go back and forth until it starts to feel a little bit less tender, less tight. But you don't want to be aggressive. You don't need to be aggressive. Being aggressive is just going to make your body want to tighten up. You want to see if you can find the place that feels like it's good, that feels right, it feels like a good hurt, and you can breathe into it a couple times, and it softens, and then you can move to the next area. If it does feel like your body's tensing up and it's too much pressure, it probably is. You have my permission to back off. You can go at it a little bit more gently. So if that's your leg, and you could spend 5 to 10 minutes on each leg after a workout, where you could find one tender spot and spend 5-10 minutes there. You probably want to follow up some kind of exercise. if you're having difficulty in one area, then maybe that's a great opportunity to check in with a healthcare professional, like a physical therapist, or call us if you're one of our patients and you figure out, like, I'm not really working on, this isn't really working for me, how do we do it? And we'll have you come in and we can work on it with you. If you're having wrist, hand, arm pain, like carpal tunnel, tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, or the typical terms, or you're a body worker, a manual therapist, one of my favorite things to do with this tool, and the reason I got this in the first place, was to use it on my arms. This isn't really a great tool between your elbow and your shoulder because it's too tender, there's not as much muscle here, but through the forearm, it's a really great, get this up here, it's a great way to work on these muscles. And what you have to do is almost brace the tool between your leg and you slide it around your arm, and now I hold the tool still and I move my arm through it until I find the tender spot, and then I'll massage back and forth and I'll work right into the tender spot, and then I'll wait, hang out, and I might try to even lean back against the couch so I can relax my arm like that. And now I can let go of my arm completely, and I can stay there for 3 to 5 minutes. And this one thing, as a massage therapist, this tool is the thing that's helped me sustain my career for almost 20 years as a massage therapist and a body worker, and it's been amazing. So if you're a massage therapist and there's any one reason to get this, it would be that. If you are a runner, an athlete, a CrossFitter, a swimmer, and you work out your legs, you feel tired, you got some leg, arm stuff going on, this is a great tool. If you want to get one, you can just check the link below the video. If you're struggling with something that's not improving over time, it doesn't necessarily mean that this doesn't work or massage doesn't work. What you probably need is a qualified, highly skilled therapist, such as a physical therapist, to take a look at your body and see, is there something going on? Is it an actual tissue problem? Or is there an instability or motor control problem, which is how we look at people. We look at your whole body. So if things aren't improving and they're not getting better, or they're not getting better as fast as you would like, or you would like someone like us to see, is this problem coming from somewhere else in your body? What I want you to do is get in touch with us, and that might either be the link below or go to our website, LeBauerPT.com, where you can fill out an application to speak to one of our doctors of physical therapy, or get a free total body diagnostic where you can come into our clinic and visit with us. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the tool and the benefits that some self-massage, self-treatment give you. If you ever have any need, any injury, any pain, any fear that something might be going on and you don't know what it is and it hurts or it doesn't move well, please check in with a physical therapist first. Not all physical therapy is the same, and we know best where you need to go and can help you in a much quicker way than you might have experienced somewhere else in your life. So thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next video.